Mental health is a major issue in our society, and the stigma surrounding it has been reduced over the years. Mental health includes many things, from a person's emotional stability to their physical well-being. This brief will explore how people can maintain good mental health and what they need to do in order to get there. The first steps towards maintaining good mental health is understanding that you're not alone in this struggle. Many others feel the same way as you do, which means that you don't have to go through this alone or suffer any longer than necessary. By following the simple steps outlined in this video, we hope that more people will be able to live happier lives. Hey everyone, and welcome to Psychology Shark. Subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so that you don't miss any of our future uploads. Alright, let's get into this. These days, the word mental health is thrown around in speeches like it's no biggie. But do you truly know what mental health is? Webster's dictionary defines mental health as a state of psychological well-being in which an individual is able to use his or her cognitive and emotional resources to cope with life's stresses and problems. In other words, mental health is your emotional stability. It's the ability to regulate your emotions so that you can live a productive and happy life. You won't always be happy, and you won't always be sad. When something goes wrong, you don't fall into a pit of despair and stay there forever. Luckily, there are many ways that you can improve your mental health. Just like our physical health, our mental health requires maintenance and care. Here are a few things that you can do to improve your mental well-being. Number 1. Quiet your mind. Number 2. Get enough sleep. Number 3. Practice self-compassion. The tips I'm about to go through are no joke. I've been using them every day for the last few years, and they help me a lot. But don't just take my word for it. Try them out and see how they work for you. Number 1. Quiet your mind. The first step is to learn how to quiet your mind. This can be done in a number of ways, but the most important thing is to find what works for you and stick with it. Some people like to meditate, others like to do yoga or exercise. Some people like to read a good book. The point is to find something you like and do it as often as possible. A meditation app such as Headspace or Calm can help with this. These apps are designed so that it's easy to follow along and learn how to meditate, even if you've never done it before. It's simple and has a lot of benefits, so I recommend checking it out. Number 2. Get enough sleep. You might be shocked to hear that a lack of sleep can lead to depression and anxiety. You've probably already experienced the downsides of not sleeping well, increased irritability, grumpiness, etc. But you might not realize how bad it can be for you if you don't get enough sleep. Most people need around 8 hours of sleep per night, but it can vary depending on the person. To figure out how much sleep you need, try going to bed and waking up at the same time every day for a week. Once you've done that, count the number of hours you've slept. If you've averaged less than 8 hours per night, then you need to try and get more sleep. There are a number of ways that you can improve your sleep. Here are 3 tips that I call my 3-2-1 wind-down routine. 3. No food 3 hours before your bedtime. 2. No work 2 hours before your bedtime. 1. Avoid electronic devices an hour before your bedtime. I could add many other things. Getting proper sleep is an art. But if you're curious to know more about that, check out the video I made specifically about that in the description below. Number 3. Practice self-compassion. When we feel down, our first instinct is to criticize and judge ourselves harshly. This only leads to more self-hatred and a downward spiral. Instead of being so hard on yourself, try being compassionate. Think about it this way. If you had a friend who was going through a tough time, would you tell them that they're garbage and need to fix themselves? No, you'd be supportive. So what makes us so different when it comes to ourselves? Try treating yourself with the same kindness that you would show someone else in your position. Focus on all your positive traits and ignore the negative ones, at least for the moment. This takes practice, but it's worth it. Self-compassion is one of the most important things you can do for your mental health. Number 4. Make a list of things that make you feel good. Whenever you're feeling down, take a few minutes and make a list of things that make you feel good. This can be anything from spending time with your friends to going for a walk in nature. When you have this list handy, you can refer to it when you're feeling down. This will help to remind you of all the things you should be doing to improve your mood, rather than the things that are making it worse. Number 5. Drink plenty of water. You've probably heard that one way too many times. Water sounds like something good for you, but that's not the only reason to drink it. Just like many other things in life, water can affect your mental state. If you're dehydrated, which is common if you're drinking less than 8 glasses of water per day, then your body will react by making you feel tired and groggy. Number 6. Take a break from social media and the internet in general. Social media can be great, we all know that. It's sometimes hard to step away though, especially if you've been scrolling through Instagram or TikTok feeds for hours. So try taking a few days to go cold turkey and see how it changes things. I'm not saying you should delete all of your social media accounts and never look at the internet again. I'm just saying it's a good idea to take a break every once in a while. This will help you focus on other things in your life and reduce your stress levels. Maintaining mental health is important for everyone, not just people who are struggling with it. If you're applying these tips on a daily or weekly basis, you're likely to see a big improvement in your mood and overall well-being. These are just a few tips to get you started. I'd suggest subscribing to my channel if you want to learn more, as I have an entire series about mental health and well-being waiting for you. If you're still struggling, don't hesitate to seek professional help. There's no shame in that. In fact, it's a sign of strength. Also, don't be afraid to talk about your mental health with friends, family members, or even complete strangers. There are plenty of people out there who want to help, even here. Just drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.